Many people think salt is just a seasoning for food.
But in reality, this one simple mineral, when mixed with water and used correctly, has remarkable power.
Salt water can kill harmful bacteria in the mouth, speed up tissue healing, prevent cavities, reduce gum inflammation, and even support the immune system.
Its benefits become even more apparent when one must be extremely cautious after undergoing dental procedures.
In certain cases, toothpaste, alcohol-based mouthwash, or any harsh chemicals are not allowed due to the risk of infection.
That's when salt water becomes the best option. It contains no chemicals, is easy to prepare, and is incredibly effective.
How does it work? The answer lies in osmosis. Salt, or sodium chloride, when dissolved in water, creates a hypertonic solution.
This means the concentration of solutes in the solution is higher than in the surrounding cells, including bacteria. When these bacteria come into contact with the solution, water inside their cells flows outward to balance the concentration.
As a result, the cells shrink, become dehydrated, and eventually burst. That's how salt water kills germs, not with chemicals, but through a natural biological process.
Salt water does more than just kill germs. It also helps the healing process.
Rinsing with warm salt water increases blood circulation around the gums, like sending reinforcements to a battlefield. Inflammation is reduced, excess fluid is drawn out from swollen tissues, and fresh oxygen and nutrients are delivered through the blood.
This encourages the formation of new blood vessels, known as angiogenesis, a crucial step in tissue regeneration.
Think of it like watering dry, cracked soil to allow new roots to grow.
Additionally, salt water stimulates saliva production.
Saliva is more than just moisture. It contains natural immune components such as IgA antibodies, lysozymes, and lactoferrin that protect against bacteria and pathogens. When saliva production increases, the body's natural defense system becomes stronger.
Salt water also provides a simple solution to chronic bad breath. While most people believe bad breath is due to poor brushing, around 90% of chronic cases originate from bacteria at the back of the tongue and throat.
These bacteria break down proteins and release volatile sulfur compounds that smell like rotten eggs.
Salt water helps neutralize these compounds and reduce the bacterial load, addressing the root of the problem instead of just masking the smell. In emergency situations, like when traveling, camping, or forgetting a toothbrush, salt water becomes a handy oral first aid kit.
Rinsing with warm salt water can rebalance mouth pH, slow down acid attacks that harm teeth, and refresh your breath, all with just a glass of water and a pinch of salt. No store visit required.
What kind of salt should be used? The key is using clean, pure salt. It can be table salt, sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, or kosher salt.
Avoid any salt that contains flavorings, colors, or chemical additives, such as seasoned salt or garlic salt. Natural sea salt or Himalayan salt is ideal because it's less processed and may contain beneficial trace minerals. Still, any clean salt you have at home will work, as long as it's pure.
One often overlooked fact is that many systemic inflammatory conditions may start in the mouth. Chronic gingivitis, or bacterial overload, can enter the bloodstream and contribute to heart disease, insulin resistance, and even cognitive decline. Regular rinsing with salt water helps control bacterial growth before it causes wider health problems. The mouth is the gateway to the entire immune system. If that door is left open and unclean, it becomes an easy entry point for invaders. Salt water helps keep that door clean, protected, and fortified. No need for expensive products or complicated routines.
Just dissolve half a teaspoon of clean salt into a glass of warm water, swish it around in the mouth for 20 to 30 seconds, gargle if needed, then spit it out. For general maintenance, once a day is enough. During recovery, 2 to 3 times a day is recommended.
Using salt water for oral health is safe, natural, and costs almost nothing. The best solutions are often not bottled, branded, or marketed. Nature has already provided what we need. We've simply forgotten its true power.
Salt water has helped people for centuries. If the mouth is showing signs like swollen gums, persistent bad breath, high sensitivity, or post-surgical recovery, this might be the simplest solution that hasn't been tried yet.
Never underestimate what a glass of salt water can do. Simple, natural, incredibly effective.